Hello, I am finally listening to everybody who's been telling me to do a makeup video or whatever. I'm not very good at this, so we're gonna just go with it as we go. My face is red because I just washed my face with this because, you know, skincare and all that. Next, I just put this little thing on there. It's a primer. Don't know what it's actually for, but I use it anyway. So,
all over my face.
then I just rub it in. Don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it, but that's how we're doing it today. Good enough. Mary Kay CC cream or whatever it's called. Don't actually know the difference between this and foundation. Some people said that there's a difference, but I have no idea what it is. Also, for everybody who's been telling me, I did go buy makeup brushes. I know everybody was like, oh my god, you use your hands? Yeah, I used my hands, but now I have brushes so you can lay off. And just like with the cream, they're the stuff, whatever it's called, I just kind of put this all over my face. And take this little brush. You know, you're not really doing makeup unless you make weird faces in the mirror when you're doing it like that. This is so much longer than using my hands. Why do you guys use this? I feel like I'm getting the same outcome. Apparently me using my hands made a lot of people uncomfortable. Wow, I look pale. Okay, I have this other foundation that I'm not going to put all over my face because that would be just extra, but it's this stuff. I waited like a month for it to come in the mail, and I am just going to put it, if I can get it out of the box, I'm just going to put it wherever I have little imperfections or whatever. And not a lot, because this stuff is really strong. And I always just wipe off the extra. So I'm not wasting stuff because they'd be broken here. You know, I'm just going in with the hands real quick. I don't understand what the big commotion is about brushes. Like, come on, my hands do fine. They do the job. They are a-okay. I think that's okay. I promise I look really pale and like pasty right now, but it's kind of just a trust the process thing. I think. I don't know. Obviously that didn't work because I'm still ugly. This stuff is basically the same Mary Kay thing, but it's like a couple shades darker. Oops, that was a little too much. You know what? And I just use it for a little contour because I already have really hollow cheeks because I am dead inside. I'm just going in with the hands again because screw the brushes. That was great. Now I'm gonna go in with this finishing powder thingy. I don't know. It just makes it stay on all day, even when I cry. And it goes on white, but it kind of like blends in. I think they call this baking in the makeup world, but I just kind of blend it all in. Because if you guys haven't been able to tell, I have no idea how to do makeup. I am bullcrapping this whole process. This is just what I have found has worked for me. Or at least semi-worked. Don't know. I just go with it. Especially around the eyes, because I have dark eyes. Lack of sleep. Make sure you get your hours in every night, kids. Now this is something that everybody wants me to teach them how to do, is the eyebrows. Because as you can tell, I have no eyebrows. And I'm gonna hear it. Why don't you have eyebrows? None of your business. Just kidding, it's because I have trichotillomania. I have two separate eyeshadow things. This one's e.l.f. No idea what shade it is. Oh, medium brown. I've had it for years. I know you're supposed to throw out makeup after a certain amount of time, but I do not because I am cheap. And then this L'Oreal one. Courtesy of Walmart. Because, yet again, we're cheap. And I just use a regular little brush. I'm just going to be looking in the mirror behind, so if it looks a little funny, that is why. And you can kind of naturally see where your brow bone is, so you're just going to follow that. I always laugh whenever I'm in this stage because it looks funny. I said I look like a great grandma when I do it. Like, have you ever seen how like a great grandma does their eyebrows? It's like this. And I'm gonna do it on the other side because we're gonna try to keep them even, but it never quite works out that way, does it? Yeah, that's not even. It'd be like that. It really do. Meh. So now, just go in. And I just go over it. Now there are gonna be some points where you're just kind of like, ew, that does not look good. So I just kind of wipe it off and start over. That's the good thing about not having eyebrows. You don't like them, wipe them off and try again. That's okay, I think. We're just going with the flow. We are going with the flow. Good enough. Then we're just gonna make the other one, try to make it match. I've realized that in this bathroom lighting, nothing I do looks good. Kinda looks like I'm just painting on a face, which technically I am, but you know what I say. It be like that sometimes. That's kind of even. No, it's not. I'm still going in with that e.l.f. light brown, the medium brown or whatever, because the other shade is darker. We do it last to try to make it look more natural. Probably gonna look like you have a bit of a black eye, but it be like that sometimes. If you haven't noticed, I like saying that a lot. God, this video is gonna be full of so many weird faces that could be used for so many things. Okay, whatever. Now that I have the outline, I go in with the darker one, the one that's kind of newer, but I've still abused really bad. And I just go over that where I don't have any eyebrow hairs, because I actually have some eyebrow hairs right here. So I darken up the rest of it so that it doesn't look so harsh. Okay, we have eyebrows, people. Next is my little eyebrow slit. Of course, you don't have to do this. A lot of people ask me why I do. Like I said before, I have something called trichotillomania, which means that I rip out my eyebrow hairs and my eyelashes a lot. So when I ripped out a portion of my eyebrow, I had a little slit because I ripped it out. Well, even after I shaved my eyebrows off, I've just kind of kept it because it's just a thing now. I don't look like me without it. So we just have a Q-tip with a bit of concealer that I got at Walmart. And I just kind of find a point, mark right above it, and then just like that. And it works most of the time. Sometimes I screwed up everything I just had done on my eyebrows. It be like that sometimes. Well, this should be a drinking game. How many times I say it be like that sometimes. So this is the one a lot of people ask for, is my eyeliner. So the eyeliner I use is this. It's rubbed off a bit. It's the Milani Infinite Liquid Eyeliner. It does not come off. It literally stays on all day. I have to scrub it off. But the brush, as you can see, the brush really sucks. So I have this empty bottle of eyeliner that I have been using forever. There's nothing in it anymore, but I use the brush because it's sharp. Whoops, my bad. So I just kind of take this, put the makeup around the edges, and then take this little brush and dip it in there. And then start out here, go inward. It's really hard because I'm looking in the mirror behind it and I am blind. So this probably isn't going to turn out as well as it normally does. It'd be like that sometimes. So now that I have that little part like done on my eye, I kind of just take the wing and bring it out. After that, I go under my eye, starting about there, and bring it up. Now it looks weird because it's actually under my eye, but trust the process, I promise you. it'll turn out semi-okay. Fill it in. Oh no. Okay, well, got a little bit right there, but that's from my eyelashes. But we can clean that up with a trusty Q-tip. Wow, that looks horrible. That's gonna happen. You're gonna mess up. I had an art teacher when I was in elementary school, and she always just told us, if you mess up, dress it up. I think that was her way of not wanting to give us more pieces of paper, but I just took it as a life lesson. Yeah, I'll probably mess up at least one more time. You know what I say? It be like that sometimes. I just realized there's gonna be a lot of awkward silence in this video while I'm just staring at myself in the mirror, trying to not screw up my eyeliner, which may already be so screwed up that I can't save it. But it's okay. It looks really harsh and too thin. You know how I am. I like my thick eyeliner, which everybody be hating on my thick eyeliner. Not my fault. You just don't know how to do a wing. Lucky for me, I was emo in middle school. And everybody always says, it's like, you use so much eyeliner. You think I don't know that? I'm the one that has to buy it. And like I said, I'm cheap. But I sacrifice it. Now we're just gonna go into the other eye. Try to make it look as even as possible, but it probably will not turn out even. But at that point, that's when we just say, screw it. And we just go on with our lives, because who cares about our appearance other than ourselves? Who are we trying to impress? If you have to impress them with your looks, they're not worth it. Close enough. My wings don't look as good as they normally do. I feel like every time I go to film me actually doing it, I mess up. But it's okay. They look like two totally different wings. This is why you grow bangs, people. Nobody will be able to notice if you have bangs. I messed up. You mess it up, dress it up. They look nothing alike. That one looks better. I think. Who knows? I don't care. Coronavirus. Now, I have this setting spray. The same brand as my setting powder. Also, courtesy to Walmart. This video is just a huge Walmart ad. I get everything from Walmart. Pretty much. And I just... I think it says don't get anywhere near your eyes, but you know what? Screw that. It's gonna look watery and oily for a minute, but it actually dries matte. I was gonna include putting on eyelashes in this video, but I bought these eyelashes on Amazon, and they were the only good looking mink-free eyelashes I saw because, you know, cruelty-free and all that. We ain't about hurting the animals. And when I bought them, like when they came in, they were so big. Like I really liked the style. Like that, I really liked that. But look at how large they are. Like that. They're not, of course, not on all the way, but I mean, that looks stupid. Unless I'm just tripping. Am I tripping? Yeah, I think they look stupid. So, we're gonna be on the hunt for good mink-free eyelashes that are big, but not too big. I wanna not look insane. So if you guys know of any cruelty-free eyelashes that are big, but not too big, and really fluffy, let me know. Since we're not doing eyelashes though, this is the mascara I use. I will literally swear by this mascara. Like, I will wear this to my grave. It is the best mascara out there. And I just put it on like normal mascara. Yet again, if you don't make weird faces in the mirror when you're doing your makeup, are you actually doing your makeup? Probably not. You're just lying to yourself. I'm gonna put a little on the bottom lashes today. I normally don't do that, but I'm feeling frisky today. A bit up here, so we're going back in with our trusty Q-tips and just fixing it up. I also forgot to show this part. I forgot to do it, actually. But since I work a lot in the hot sun, I sweat a lot. And since I have no eyebrows and I draw them on, sometimes they like to come off. So I'm going back in with this powder thing, and yes, it's white, but it dries clear. So I just put some on a little blending brush for eyelids, and I kind of put it on.
Just blend it in.
Mind you, I am going to go back over with a tiny bit of the eyebrow stuff, because if I don't, it looks kind of stupid. A bit, make that crap pop. Ow, my bad. That is a step that I sometimes forget, and they tend to not sweat off, but on some occurrences, they do. And one time at work, I was washing dishes, and I dropped one of the tubs into the water, and it splashed up into my face. Totally like washed my eyebrows off because I didn't remember. Sometimes I forget I don't have eyebrows, and I went like this to wipe it off, and I didn't have eyebrows for the rest of the day. Most of this video is me correcting my mistakes. If only I can correct the mistake of what is my life. But we are not going to get existential, because I will probably cry. Well, I think that's it. That is my makeup. I'll just show you more lightings and whatnot. It's just kind of some different angles or whatever, just to show you. I don't know what I'm doing. So there is that. Let me know down in the comments what other videos you want, because I have had a YouTube in the past, but it was nothing but singing videos, and I never really posted. I haven't posted in 2 years, so let me know what other videos you want. If you want to find me on any other social media, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, anything like that, all of my usernames are Ironic Migraines. Ironic Migraines, one word, everywhere. I will hopefully make another video soon. Adios, bitchachos.